There are a lot of good reasons to plant dragon fruit pitaya. It depends whether you're thinking about it for health, business, or just for fun. Here are the main benefits. Personal, home gardening benefits. Easy to grow. Dragon fruit is a cactus, so it doesn't need too much water and can adapt to warm climates. Beautiful plant. It grows with climbing green stems and produces large, fragrant, night-blooming flowers. Fresh fruit at home. You can harvest your own sweet, healthy dragon fruit without buying it at the store. Health benefits: nutrient-rich, high in vitamin C, fiber, antioxidants, and iron. Good for digestion. Its fiber helps regulate your digestive system. Boosts immunity, supports your body in fighting illness. Low in calories, great for healthy snacking. Business or farming benefits: high market demand. Dragon fruit is trendy worldwide and sells for a good price. Low maintenance crop. Once established, it can keep producing fruit for 20 years. Multiple harvests per year. Unlike many fruits, it can produce several times in one season. In short, you should plant dragon fruit if you want a low maintenance, profitable, and healthy fruit that also looks beautiful in your garden.
Dragon fruit pitaya actually comes in several varieties, mostly based on flesh color and species. The main cultivated ones are from two cactus species, Hylocereus and Selenicereus. Here are the main varieties. 1. White-fleshed Hylocereus undatus. Skin: pink-red. Flesh: white. Most common variety worldwide. Taste: mildly sweet. 2. Red-fleshed Hylocereus costaricensis, Hylocereus polyrhizis. Skin: pink-red. Flesh: red to deep magenta. Taste: sweeter than white type. 3. Yellow dragon fruit Selenicereus megalanthus. Skin: yellow with spines, bumps. Flesh: white. Taste: very sweet, considered the sweetest variety. 4. Purple or dark magenta hybrids. Developed through crossbreeding between red and white types. Flesh: purple or violet shades, gaining popularity in commercial farming. Here's a visual feast of dragon fruit varieties to help you compare their vibrant looks: white, red, yellow, and more in one image carousel. Common dragon fruit varieties and cultivars. Dragon fruit pitaya belongs to the Selenicereus genus, formerly Hylocereus, which includes species producing the colorful fruits we enjoy. Main species: Selenicereus undatus, white-fleshed, pink, red skin, white flesh. The most widely cultivated type: Selenicereus costaricensis, red-fleshed, bright red or magenta flesh with pink, red skin. Selenicereus megalanthus, yellow dragon fruit, yellow skin with spines, white flesh, very sweet and self-fertile. These are the three primary species grown for fruit, hybrids and named cultivars. Gardeners and growers have developed many named varieties, often hybrids offering unique flavors, colors, and pollination traits. For example, Halley's Comet, a hybrid of S. undatus and S. costaricensis, offering larger fruits and distinctive appearance. Dark Star, also a hybrid S. guatemalensis times S. undatus, known for its deep purple flesh and grape-like flavor. David Bowl, a reliable, productive cultivar of S. undatus with white flesh and self-fertility. A glimpse at more varieties. According to gardening sources, some popular and widely cultivated cultivars include Alice, Gaut, Halley's Comet as mentioned. Other notable names: American Beauty, Columbiana, Purple Haze, Voodoo Child, Sugar Dragon, Physical Graffiti, David Bowie, Delight, Halley's Comet, etc. One resource even lists 200+ varieties, spanning white, red, magenta, and yellow-fleshed types, each with details on pollination and flesh color. So, how many varieties are there? 3 main species categories: white, red, yellow flesh. Countless named cultivars and hybrids, at least a few dozen common ones, and over 200 documented varieties. Gardeners and breeders continue creating new crosses all the time. To get bigger-sized dragon fruit pitaya, you'll want to focus on variety, plant health, and growth conditions. Here's a detailed guide. 1. Choose the right variety. Some varieties naturally produce larger fruits, for example, Hylocereus undatus and some hybrids. If you're starting new plants, try grafted or improved cultivars known for large fruit. 2. Sunlight and temperature. Dragon fruit needs 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight daily. Ideal temperature 65–85 degrees Fahrenheit, 18–30 degrees Celsius. Extreme heat can stress plants, while cold slows growth. Point 3. Watering. Keep soil moist but not waterlogged. Water deeply once or twice per week, more in hot climates. Reduce watering after flowering to help fruit size up without cracking. 4. Nutrition fertilization. Apply a balanced fertilizer, for example, the 10th of October 10 or 16–16–16 every 6 to 8 weeks during growing season. Extra potassium and phosphorus after flowering encourages larger, sweeter fruit. Example, use a bloom fruit fertilizer like 5-1-0-2-0. Add organic compost or manure to improve soil health. Foliar sprays with micronutrients calcium, magnesium, boron, zinc can also boost fruit size and quality. Point 5. Pruning and training. Train your dragon fruit on a strong trellis or post for better airflow and sunlight. Prune side branches so energy goes to fewer, stronger branches. Too many branches equals small fruits. 6. Pollination. Some varieties are self-sterile and need cross-pollination. Hand pollination at night using a small brush to transfer pollen between flowers can increase fruit size and set. 7. Thinning fruits. If a branch sets many fruits, remove smaller ones early. This lets the plant focus energy on fewer, larger fruits. 8. Pest and disease control. Protect from ants, aphids, mealybugs, and fungal rot. Healthy plants put more energy into fruit development. In short, good sunlight, balanced nutrition, especially potassium, proper pruning, and hand pollination are the keys to producing bigger dragon fruits. Let's build a seasonal care calendar for your dragon fruit pitaya. This assumes you're in a warm area like Southern California or similar USDA Zone 9 to 11. If your climate is different, I can adjust it for you. Dragon fruit seasonal care calendar. Spring, March, May. Sun and shade. Full sun is fine, but start adding shade cloth if tongue approach 95 degrees Fahrenheit, 35 degrees Celsius. Pruning. Remove weak, tangled, or overcrowded branches to improve airflow. Fertilizing. Apply a balanced fertilizer the 10th of October 10 or organic compost. Seaweed every 6 to 8 weeks. Watering. Increase watering as tongue rise. Soil should dry slightly between waterings. Summer, June, August, sunburn protection. Use 50% shade cloth during midday and afternoons. Apply white latex paint diluted 1:1 on exposed stems if tongue go above 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 38 degrees Celsius. Flowering and fruiting. Flowers bloom at night, fruit sets in summer. Hand pollinate if you want bigger harvests. Pest watch, look out for ants, mealybugs, and snails. Watering. Deep watering 2 to 3 times per week depending on heat, avoid soggy soil. Fall, September, November. Light, gradually reduce shading as heat drops. Harvesting, fruits ripen, skin turns bright, evenly colored. Pruning after harvest, cut back fruiting branches to encourage new growth next season. Fertilizer, switch to low nitrogen, high phosphorus fertilizer to support root and stem strength before winter. Winter, December. February, cold protection. Cover plants with frost cloth, burlap, or blankets if tongue drop below 40 degrees Fahrenheit for degrees Celsius. For potted dragon fruit, move them indoors or into a greenhouse. Watering, reduce to once every 2 to 3 weeks. Plants semi-dormant. Resting period, little growth, focus on protection, not feeding. With this cycle, you'll protect your dragon fruit from both sunburn in summer and frost in winter. 11. Mistake when we plant dragon fruit. 1. Rung support system. Dragon fruit is a climbing cactus. If you don't provide a strong trellis or post early, it can collapse when it grows heavy. Use concrete, wood posts, or metal frames with a round top for support. 2. Poor soil drainage. Planting in heavy clay or soggy soil causes root rot. Use sandy, loamy, well-drained soil. Add sand, compost, or perlite if soil is heavy. 3. Too much shade. Dragon fruit needs 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight. If planted in shade, it grows weak and produces few flowers. For a planting to deep, if cuttings are buried to deep, they rot. Only bury about 2 to 4 inches of the cutting. Watering mistakes. 5. Overwatering. Dragon fruit is a cactus. Too much water equals root rot. Water deeply but let soil dry between waterings. 6. Underwatering in flowering, fruiting stage. Too little water at this stage reduces fruit size and quality. Fertilizer and care mistakes. 7. Not fertilizing enough. Many think dragon fruit doesn't need fertilizer, but it needs balanced nutrients and pK plus calcium plus micronutrients. 8. Excess nitrogen. Too much nitrogen makes lots of green stems but few flowers and fruits. Switch to more phosphorus and potassium before flowering. 9. Skipping pruning. If you don't prune, the plant becomes messy, overcrowded, and fruits poorly. Pest and pollination mistakes. 10. Ignoring pests. Ants, mealybugs, snails, and fruit flies can damage flowers or fruit. 11. Relying only on natural pollination. Some varieties need hand pollination at night to set good fruit.